What's up, air signs? I hope you're doing good. I missed you. I love you. Tap into the other platforms if you have not done so already. My name is Mickey. I'm gonna be doing your weekly insight if you will allow me. If that's not something you want, scroll on, find you something else to watch. But I'm sending you love and light in your departure, okay? Right now, 5:44 on the time, 22:18, 262. I'm feeling like some of you guys are really, really in the error of I'm okay. I said error, but I meant era. Okay. Um, so that could lead me to think that some of you guys could be in an era in a season where you're like, I'm hearing getting your mistakes out now so that you don't get them out later. Or you could be in an era in a season where you're like, okay, I'm young, I'm dumb, I'm gonna do what it is that breeds answers instead of just doing what it is that breeds contentment for others. And that's okay because I feel like you can only know who it is that you are as you discover you. And that's totally fine. Did I say this was for air signs? I made the mistake a couple of weeks ago of not saying who was for what. But anyway, the star card is here, the three of wands is here, the seven of baskets, and the three of wands to close off. They don't want to come to my hand, but that's okay. um for this energy, I feel as though you guys are really rediscovering yourself. You're rediscovering who it is that you are, what it is that you want, how it is that you are able to like maneuver through situations for your highest good. And some of you, it's making you uncomfortable. It's making you feel like I don't know if I should do that, or I don't know if I should be here, or I'm not really sure like how I should be maneuvering through the situation. But like what I'm hearing 222 when I looked up is that you should move through it as if nobody's watching. I feel as though the generation that we're living in now, a lot of people are scared of being seen. A lot of people are fearful of people catching them in 4K. And it's not to say that you shouldn't be, but you should just be intentional about the things that you're saying, but more so what you're doing is going to bring you fulfillment. The things that you're doing, if you're standing in line and you're dancing to the music of what you're hearing in a restaurant, that's okay. If you're doing the things that are bringing you emotional fulfillment instead of stagnancy, that's totally fine. But what it is that you should be mindful of is how you're making other people feel. Not to say that other people really fucking matter, because nonetheless, okay, but like just be mindful of how other people are feeling. Like make sure, okay, if I'm saying this, if I'm doing this, does it make someone else uncomfortable? Does it make someone else feel inferior? That is something that you should be mindful of rather than feeling like, okay, I should do this because such and such wants me to, or because such and such expects me to do XYZ. Fuck them other people. This is a season in a sense where you are to understand who you are, for you to understand what it is that you are being called to do, okay? Because you are in fact the motherfucking star. Things are being played out and laid out specifically for your highest good so that you are able to really truly understand the concept of who it is that you are growing into and who it is that you are growing out of, because a lot of people are in this season, I feel like, are growing out of their old selves, but they don't really know how to identify that as such. Like, oh, that was a big ass bug on my foot. But it's like you don't really know how to say, okay, I don't like this, or you're not really sure how to specify the idea of like, okay, this is happening, but I don't really like this. Like 444, a lot of people feel inferior and uncomfortable speaking up for themselves and saying, you know what, that's not something I really vibe with. That's not something I like. That's not something that makes me feel comfortable. And it's okay to say that. I feel like a lot of people are not really understanding that in this day and age, you have to be able to speak up for yourself comfortably to be able to make strides in whatever direction it is that you want to do. But nonetheless, this is not a lesson on self-confidence. If you're looking for a personal reading, make sure you hit me in the DMs and or the link in the description. A few oracles fell to the motherfucking ground, but we're gonna get to those in just a second. Make sure you tap into the other platforms, okay? Fofo Yo Soul on damn near everything. And give me a follow, give me a subscription, and just tap in, okay? I love and appreciate all of y'all. And if you're into spell work, do another spell. That's a spell, that's an oracle that really stood out to me as I'm shuffling. Do another spell, okay? If that's not something you do, don't come asking me nothing. Don't go on TikTok looking for some shit. If that's not something that you do, then don't do it. You understand me? But if yeah, okay. All right. Rihanna could be significant. Take Use your talents to make you rich. Use what it is that you are good at. Use what it is that brings you fucking joy to make you the richest bitch in the room, the richest motherfucker in the world. Okay, fuck the room, the world. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna get these off of the motherfucking floor. Somebody was caught in 4K doing something. Leon Thomas could be significant. Somebody has pretty privilege, and I recommend that you utilize that shit to your highest advantage as much as you motherfucking can. Okay. Thank you. Avenue. Somebody could be living on an avenue, going to an avenue. Somebody is punching that time clock. I'm being led to stop right here. If you are punching the time clock, but you know, and there was a horn that went off in the distance, if you know you don't want to punch the time clock, bitch, stop punching the motherfucking time clock. 5115 on the time. Don't do something that makes you unhappy. Okay? Do things that breed fulfillment. Do things that breed enjoyment. Do things that breed clarity and freedom. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. She thick. Somebody is thick. Oh, all right. Anyway, your money is protected. Whatever it is that you're doing, your money is going to be protected through it. Somebody could be tall. Somebody could be in New Mexico. There is childish games that are being played by someone in your energy, and that could be somebody that is not wanting to go for the ride. One monkey does not stop no show, because just be mindful. Do it, just be mindful, okay? Your media page is in their recent searches, all right? Somebody is stalking. This could be a stranger. It doesn't have to be. It could be somebody that you actually know. It could be somebody that you were involved with romantically. Doesn't have to be somebody, but somebody wishes they were you. All right, that could be who is watching you. But set your intentions first before you do any motherfucking thing. Before you smoke, before you drink, before you go take a shit. Set your intentions before you do that shit, okay? I love you. I love you. Somebody's also telling you that that they love you. Dreadlocks could be significant. Somebody could have 16 wishes. That could be somebody's birthday could be coming up. What? Gemini is an air sign, isn't it? Happy birthday to Geminis, I think. Yeah, Gemini is an air sign. I'm sorry. Happy birthday to Geminis. You could be making wishes on your cake at this time, or you could be planning your birthday. All right. And if you're planning your birthday, make sure you put time aside to set intentions for what it is that you want this year of your life to look like and how you want things to play out for you, okay? Forgive and move on. Somebody did some trifling shit and you need to forgive it and release it. The color red could be significant. Somebody wears glasses. Somebody is also playing in your motherfucking face. So let that shit go. Once again, you need to release. If you know, you know. That could be a certain type of release. But if it's not something that you've been called to do, you don't need to do it, okay? The 10th of June could be significant, or 10 days from the day that you're viewing this could also be significant. Indulge in more motherfucking pleasure. You need to please yourself. You need to indulge in something that brings you pleasure, brings you happiness, brings you ease, brings you fulfillment, okay? I really appreciate y'all for viewing this video. Tap into the other motherfucking platforms and catch me on the next one, okay? I love you.